Hey everybody, I'm Patrick Murray with Patrick Murray Real Estate. Thanks so much for joining me today. Guys, if you are looking to learn everything about real estate, your guide to real estate in the city of Calgary, then you are in the right place. Just hit that subscribe button and click that bell so you get notified every single time I release a new video. Now, I've been a realtor here since, 2010. I've lived in Calgary since 2001, so I know the city very well. I've been practicing real estate for a pretty long time now, so I do have some specialized knowledge about the city of Calgary, the surrounding bedroom communities, and real estate in general. So if you are considering selling or buying a home, please feel free to reach out to me. Send me a text, email, or a phone call. I will absolutely get back to you. So today we're going to talk about a topic. We're going to talk about the real estate market a little bit over the last month, but we're going to delve a little deeper and talk about some bright lights in real estate right now, because there's a lot of doom and gloom. You know, we hear there's a lot more product on the market. We hear overall the market is down, but there's a lot more to consider because some of that data isn't reflective of what's going on with the complete picture. So that's what we're going to dive into today. And I'm going to point out some pockets of resilience in our Calgary real estate market that might surprise you. So as of the filming of this video, the latest numbers from the Calgary Real Estate Board show some mixed signals as to what's happening in the Calgary real estate market right now. Overall, resales market saw declining activity, falling benchmark prices, and some rising inventory, but that's not the whole story. Some segments performed much better than others, and guys, that's where things get a little more interesting. So let's start with the biggest surprise in the market. That's the semi-detached market, which also happens to be the smallest segment of the market, and that was actually the strongest last month. So for those of you wondering what the semi-detached is, it's like a duplex, if you will. Sales were up 7% year over year, which is impressive given the broader cooling in demand of the market. Now, detached homes, which happens to make up the largest sector of the Calgary resale market, was also more resilient. Sales dipped by only 4%, performing much better than row homes, which are down 15%, and apartment condominiums, hold on to your socks, guys, down 27%. So if you're a buyer looking for stability or a seller wondering how your home type is performing, semi-detached and detached homes are the clear standouts right now. Now, even with those strong numbers, inventory is rising. For detached homes, inventory increased 14% year over year, and that helped ease some of the upward pressure on prices. Now, the benchmark price for a detached home came in at $734,300, which is down about 3% from last year. But still, it's the highest level we've seen since October. So semi-detached homes also saw a benchmark price of $682,200, barely down at all, less than 1%. And row homes dropped by about 5% to $423,600, and the apartment condos saw the biggest shift, falling more than 9% to $298,600, dipping below the $300,000 mark for the first time since mid-2023. So, what does this mean for all of you? Well, if you're a buyer, guys, this is a moment of opportunity in the market right now, especially in the apartment and row home sectors of the market where supply is building and prices are adjusting. If you're a seller, especially in the semi-detached or the detached categories of the market, demand remains healthy and your segment is showing stability even in a slowing market. And if you're an investor, knowing where the resilience is and where price softening creates entry points is absolutely key. Now, I do want to make one caveat about all of this right here, and that has to do with the fact that real estate is local. And in a city like Calgary that is quite large, it's hyper-local. So it can change from community to community and sector of the city to sector of the city. So if you're wondering what the value of your home is, or wondering if these broad statements about the city of Calgary applies to your community, well, it's important to delve a little deeper, and that's where I can be of assistance to you. So Calgary continues to be one of the most dynamic real estate markets in all of Canada, and last month was a great example of that. Even as the broader market cools, there are clear pockets of strength and opportunity, which is great news. So if you'd like a personalized market analysis, or you're thinking about making a move in 2026, please feel free to reach out to me. Send me a text, email, or a phone call. I am always here to help. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this video and hit that bell so you get notified every single time I release a new video on this channel. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope to see you in the next one.